And the most popular cuisines in Beijing are the Peking duck,
Yes.
hot pot, dumpling, and noodles.
We didn't have noodles yet.
You can try the noodles.
Hot pot. We haven't had.
You know a good restaurant for hot pots?
Really? Yeah. Right next to your hotel.
Ah.
The oldest hot pot restaurant right is stand next to your hotel in the there's a shopping mall called APM. You know that?
Yes.
On the
Fifth floor.
fifth floor. I'm not good. There's a big pot.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a big pot demonstrated right next to outside the restaurant. That's the oldest restaurant established around the time of 1860 or something.
Okay.
The most traditional one.
Okay.
Okay. APM. Oh yeah, very close. 5 to 10 minutes walk from your hotel.
Okay, good.
Okay, so building over here, this is used to be the living residence for the Empress in the Ming Dynasty. But at the end of the Ming Dynasty, the emperor killed himself. Before he killed himself, he gave the order to his empress, asked her to commit suicide as well. She took the order and committed suicide by hanging herself in this palace. So when the Qing Empress, when they arrived in the Forbidden City, they thought this palace was like a haunted place, a cursed place. So they never wanted to live in this palace. So they lived either on the west or on the east along the central axis. Okay? And which will become the religious chamber later on. Okay? And those buildings, small buildings over here, they are the temporary living quarters for the eunuchs. Most of the eunuchs, they work in the Forbidden City during the daytime. They had to go out of the Forbidden City at night. But for some of them, when they were on duty, they would sleep in those small buildings. All right? I'm going to show you the picture of those eunuchs. The picture was taken around the time of 1900. So apart from their clothes and their hats, what else do they have in common on their appearance?
No
facial hair.
Very good. No facial hair.
Yeah,
Because of lacking of the body part.
yeah.
Their body cannot secrete enough hormone to grow the beard.
Yeah.
So that's why no facial hair.
Sexual trait.
Very similar.
This lady is called, nicknamed the Dragon Lady.
Cixi.
Cixi, Empress Dowager Cixi, the most powerful lady at the end of the Qing Dynasty, ruling the country for 48 years. Yeah. The reason why calling her the Dragon Lady because she was way more powerful than the emperor. Okay. This lady was selected as a concubine at the age of only 17 years old. And then with the help from the eunuchs, she got more chance to stay with the emperor. And then she got pregnant. And then she was promoted to the higher rank in those concubine levels. And when she gave the son to the emperor, the only son of the emperor, she became the second most important lady in the country. And the emperor, her husband, died at a very young age, at the age of only 31. Then she came into the power, and because her son was too young to control the country at the age of only 6 years old. So normally, when there's a ceremony take place, or when the emperor handled the state affairs, she would put her son on the throne in the front, and she would sit behind him with a curtain in between. She would tell her son what to say and what to do. We call that period the power behind the curtain. And her son died at the age of 19 years old, at a very young age. So she picked up a young boy from the royal family at the age of only 4 years old. That boy was her nephew. And the reason why she selected a boy is because that boys or children or the kids are more easily to be controlled. That's why she could continue access the power behind the curtain. And when her nephew turned to the age of 28, she put him under the house arrest for 10 years until that emperor passed away. And it is said that he was poisoned by the Dragon Lady. And then before that emperor passed away, she picked up another boy from the royal family to be the new emperor of the country. That was the last emperor. So the last emperor was chosen, was designated by the, to be the new emperor of the country by the dragon lady, by her. In 1884, she had her living residence lavishly decorated to celebrate her 50th birthday, and divided the building into 5 rooms: sleeping room, the changing room where she changed her clothes, audience room, giving the audience to the to the emperors, concubines, and empress, and also the breakfast room over there. The one on the eastmost, where was a religious room, or where used to be a bodhisattva enshrined in that place, where she practiced the Buddhism on daily basis. Just like a small chapel. Okay, her sleeping room was very small and not in a very good condition. Just remember, it has went through for like 150 years, for a long time, and has never been restored. But back in the days, a small room. If you sleep in a small room, you would gather more energy. You would end up very good, more energetic the next day. If you sleep in a large room, your energy will be depleted and being sick the next day. So that's why they sleep in a small room. Most of the artifacts have been removed away, and only 30% of them are still kept in that palace, kept in that room. So not in a great condition, but I give you an idea how they slept in the past.